everyone, welcome to our podcast AquaTalks presented by MANAGE-FISHub. This platform brings you inspiring stories, innovation and impact-driven startup from the aquaculture and fisheries ecosystem. I am Dr. Nivetha Sige. Today we are going to discuss one of the interesting topic like problems like water hyacinth, how can create a sustainable and livelihood opportunities. So today we have with us Mr. Akshay Gautam, founder and CEO of Eco Hyacinth.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. And first of all, I'll tell about myself.
Yeah,
I am Akshay Gautam and a fisheries professional. Basically, I'm also a fisheries consultant at NCDC under Ministry of Cooperation. And I'm also a founder of Eco Hyacinth as my entrepreneurship is like in a journey. I am started as an entrepreneur from Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, so that's so fine. Actually, I want to ask you, like, you have observed many kind of things, like you have visited and you have closely worked with fish farmers. Yeah. So during this observations, you might get some idea to start this business, like this kind of opportunity. So how it's created? What made you start this kind of idea? What the inspiration behind this?
Okay, basically during my last work, I visited various districts of Madhya Pradesh. I interacted with many different fishermen and fishing communities as well. So I just realized that there is big major concern regarding water hyacinth, also an environmental problem as well, not for only fishing communities. So I realized that instead of seeing like the water hyacinth as a waste, we can transform it into a useful resource also. So from that thought, the foundation of Eco Hyacinth takes place.
Oh, so that's so great innovation actually. And also actually like we know that too much of water hyacinth can create a problem.
Yeah.
So in the ponds and whatever. And like according to your observation, what are the major difficulties that fish farmers are facing because of this weed?
Like according to my observation, I just observed like heavy water infestation becomes a major problem for fishing communities and environmental as well. So I just saw that it restricts the access of the pond and directly affects the fishing activities as well.
Okay.
And I also saw a major concern regarding the fish biodiversity loss due to less penetration of sunlight as well, and most important, dissolved oxygen, which is very important for survival of the fishes. So basically it also additional cost for fishing communities to manage and remove that thing. So for living, for in my concern, like for fishing communities, there is a problem like for an environmental as well and as livelihood challenge also.
Yeah, so these are the challenges that due to this weed. Okay, so what I find really interesting about your Eco Hyacinth is you just not see that weed as like a simply waste.
Yeah.
So you considered as a resource. So how do you make those weed into the marketable and useful product?
Yeah, here firstly we directly collect the water hyacinth from the pond with the help of fishermen and women involved in fishing communities as well. So after the collection, we directly clean it and process it and dry it naturally. After that, we use its fibers and stems. After that, we just using the hand weaving method, we just made a final product. These include such as baskets, fruit baskets and vegetable baskets as well, home decors and other utility products. So basically, the idea is very simple to convert an aquatic weed into a sustainable livelihood product.
Okay, so it is a good from out of waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's so nice. Okay, actually, like you have working with fishers like and women who are involving in the fishing communities. How can it involve the local community into this, and how it's able them to create and earn an additional income?
So our model directly connects water hyacinth removal with the livelihood generation. Here, our aim is to involve fishermen and women from fishermen communities, like from the starting point, from collection to the final product. So here it is another source of income for them, for their livelihood generation.
Okay, so it's like acting the principle of grassroots principle, like it is helpful for the local communities, everyone. Yeah. Okay, Akshay, finally we are almost into the end of the session. I want to ask you, like, what is the future vision of your company, Eco Hyacinth?
Yeah, here our vision is to build a circular community-based model, like where pond restoration, entrepreneurship, and livelihood generations came together. So, like as you questioned to me, like what in upcoming years for Eco Hyacinth. So I thought like Eco Hyacinth wants to grow as a sustainable enterprise, which creates eco-friendly products and rural employment as well.
So that's so wonderful, Akshay. Really, it must be very useful for the audience who is hearing this podcast. Your innovation is really great. Wishing you all the very best for your Eco Hyacinth company. Thank you. Thank you, Akshay, for here in the podcast. So this is our podcast, AquaTalks. We brings you inspiring stories, innovation, and impact-driven startup from the aquaculture and fisheries ecosystem. Until the next episode, this is Dr. Nivetha CK signing off. Thank you for watching.